Well, let's move on because the South China Morning Post are reporting that Anthony Albanese will meet Chinese President Xi Jinping this summer. Now, that would mean that he would have visited more with Xi than with US President Donald Trump. What do you think that says about him?
Well, clearly, the Prime Minister has been trying to cosy up to Xi Jinping ever since he became Prime Minister. The US, the United States, is our closest ally from an alliance perspective. It'll be very interesting to see how the Prime Minister goes at the G7 in Canada in a week's time, whether he even gets a meeting with President Trump, and if he does, how the discussions will go in relation to the tariffs, whether the Prime Minister will weaken his position that he's come out and talked about today in relation to the importing of beef. All of these things will be very, very clear, but there's absolutely no doubt that the Prime Minister over the last 3 years has been very, very quick to cosy up to Xi Jinping. He, in my view, he is really not demonstrating the fact that our closest ally is the United States, has been since the Second World War. And I'm concerned about this perhaps sidestepping away. The United States, Australia relies upon the United States as our most critical defence ally.
Well, maybe it's keep your friends close and your enemies even closer, even though he's not keeping Trump all that close, it would seem. Look, just very quickly, because we'll have to leave after this, but a significant update today on the case of missing teenager Phoebe Bishop. Police have now released body cam footage of the moment one of the two housemates of the 17-year-old was arrested and charged with her murder. In this vision that was released this afternoon, James Wood can be seen being guided out of a home by police and told by an officer, "I'm placing you under arrest for the homicide of Phoebe Bishop." His partner, Tamika Bromley, has also been charged. Now, obviously, this case, Andrew, is before the courts. We're limited in what we can say, but it really has captured the attention of not just Queensland, but the entire country. And this is a significant development.
It is, Caroline. I think when the male individual there was released without charge just last night, there was a concern on the part of many Australians. But I think the first thing you've got to recognise is that everybody's entitled to the presumption of innocence. But our heart goes out to Phoebe's family, the Bishop family, that the absolute, pain that they must be experiencing right now. I would just send a shout out to, if anybody knows anything about the disappearance of Phoebe, anything at all, even if it's remote, please get in touch with police, because your information could be just that very small missing piece in the jigsaw puzzle which could assist the police.
Yeah, well said. Andrew Wallace, thank you for your time.